Today's question is, what does forgiveness really mean? Forgiveness is one of those words that sounds really beautiful, right? But when someone actually hurts you, it's a totally different thing. If you've ever carried a real wound, you know what I'm talking about. From a distance, forgiveness, it feels noble. But up close, when you're the one who's been lied to, overlooked, betrayed, or dismissed, it can feel impossible. And I know that. And that's why Paul in Ephesians 4:32 doesn't just say, try harder to forgive. No, he roots it in something deeper. He says, be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God in Christ forgave you. In other words, if we're going to forgive, we have to start by looking to the cross. Because there, Jesus didn't just minimize our sin or pretend it didn't cause real damage. Instead, he absorbed the offense, every betrayal, every act of selfishness, every harm we've caused. And he did it not to shame us, but to free us so we could finally let it go. And that freedom is what he now invites us to extend to others. Here's the picture. Unforgiveness is like carrying around a cup of poison. You hold it tight thinking, if they only knew how much they hurt me, they'd finally feel awful and they'd change. But the longer you carry it, the more it spills on your own heart. You're the one forced to drink the bitterness, resentment, and hurt over and over again. So today, can I encourage you? Bring your cup of pain to Jesus. Giving it to him doesn't mean what happened was okay. It means that what was done to you won't be your master anymore. Pour it out at the foot of the cross and trust God with the outcome, his justice, his mercy, his timing. Forgiveness is choosing not to live under that weight one more day because you are loved. So walk in that freedom.